Now, there are two competing visions for the agentic era of AI. One that I call the super assistant or the super AI model, and the second is the swarm AI model. And at this point, I think it's quite obvious that it's very likely that the swarm architecture, the swarm AI model, will win out. First, for a definition, an AI swarm is a constellation of many AI bots working together to accomplish one overarching task, bringing together multiple skill sets and knowledge bases to accomplish something that would be much harder for any one bot to do on its own, and much, much harder for us to train with a high level of accuracy and predictability. And the thing is, this shouldn't be surprising because, of course, we all know that when we bring together diverse groups of people with different experiences, skill sets, and knowledge bases, we get superior outcomes in the business. So it makes perfect sense that the same thing would be with AI. Now, for businesses, and I think especially small and medium businesses, the AI swarm brings a lot of benefits. First and foremost, an AI swarm has a lower bar to get started. You don't have to have the perfect AI everything agent that can do everything at the level of proficiency to get started. You can begin to use the swarm just for those elements that are already at an acceptable level of performance for you. It is cheaper to build and faster to iterate and improve. That's because instead of having to work on the full agent at once, you can work just on the accounting, just on the marketing, just on the itinerary piece. And of course, you could switch them out instead of having to switch out the whole thing, which is a much faster, cheaper way to work. And most importantly, the swarm is inherently collaborative. So we can work with many different developers, companies, partners, and people around the world, each building the piece that they're best at, that they're most qualified to do themselves, and bringing together the swarm in different way, in different configuration for each of us to get superior, outstanding results. That's why I think we should all be really excited about Swarm AI. Now, let me give you an example of a swarm. The example here is an AI travel concierge that could work for a travel agent, a travel advisor, or it could also work for a consumer as a DIY kind of thing. And this AI agent would benefit from a lot of different micro agents working within. So it would probably benefit from an expert in me bot, which is an AI agent that understands me and my preferences. It probably would benefit from a destination research and analysis bot to do research about the destinations that I'm going. It'd probably benefit from an accommodation search and booking bot that knew how to use a GDS or another relevant booking platform and had the data to really know what the right booking is and what a good deal is, etc. It would need a AI payment bot that connected to my credit card or my wallet in order to be able to have a trusted way of paying. It needed a transportation-focused bot that knew how to mesh together and optimize all the ground transportation for me and what was available when and what the right way to do it is, and include maybe safety and other bots that understood local events. Working together with a third-party weather prediction bot to reduce the probability of trip disruption, an itinerary builder bot, which that itself might be a small constellation of its own bots with recommendation bots, logistics bots, personal scheduler bots, etc. A legal documents and cross-border bot to understand all the visa rules, and as we all know, those rules are changing right now, so that requires a lot of help. And that swarm may actually benefit from working together with another swarm, which may include a social media digest bot that can get recommendations from your friends or your friends' social bots. And that might partner with a sustainability analysis bot to help your logistic bot perform better and meet your goals. And if this is an important business trip, you may also need access to a cultural attaché to help you impress your foreign hosts. And I think you get where I'm going with this. Training one bot that could do all of these would take years, an incredible amount of time and money, and frankly might not be possible. But training every single one of these little bots on their own is not only possible, but it's something that we can do today by working together with our partners and peers across the industry.